Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laurent. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Season 2, Episode 5. Glad to be there for a new episode and even more after what the two last episodes were, you know. Like really, I think that since the beginning of this show, the two last episodes were the best ones for how they were written and really how they were looking on screen, all of what, really how they were fabricated and all. I think that they were the best ones, even if, I'm gonna repeat it, I'm truly surprised by the decisions that the writers took. I think that they really want to close everything that they built during the season 1, and you know, it's a little surprising. We had the entire season 1 about building Isabel's character, to show her background, to show everything about Laurent, how he was born and everything about it. Like, really, she was the main character with Daryl of the first season. They built really the love interest thing, the relationship between these two characters. So to kill her during the previous episode, I'm like, it's surprising. Like really, it's not even at the end of one season, you know, a big thing happening at the end of one season. It was really almost middle of the season, something like that. And same for Jeunet. You took the entire season 1 to build that character, to present her as the main villain. During the season 2, we are finally discovering more about her background, to justify her actions and all, to eliminate her once again into one scene. And that's it, it's the end of your main character, your main villain. Like for me, it means that this show wants to take a different direction, wants to go really somewhere else. Also, like, I'm thinking of that also because of the fact that with the rhythm of the actions into The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, into the show, at this rhythm, end of the season 2, they're gonna go back in USA. Like, at this rhythm, for, you know, Daryl and Carol being reunited, for Laurent saving him and all of that, for all of what they're writing for the story, I think that really end of the season they're gonna go back in USA, and it can justify the fact that they're closing everything else in France, the main villain, the main character Isabel, the love interest, you know, that's why. But it's surprising, you know, it's surprising, and at the same time it's justified maybe for what they want to do with the show, with the story into the next seasons. It's well done on screen, it's well written, like for sure it's surprising, but it didn't seem forced or it didn't seem like it was easy scenes, you know, quick scenes and stuff like that. No, they really let the time for these characters, you know, to prepare their deaths and stuff like that, what they didn't do at all for Sylvie's death, and that's why I was a little mad about it. Right there, okay, it's surprising, but at least it's well written, it's well played, it's well done, you know, it's well put into the show, into the episode, so I'm like, okay, why not? But what now? Like really, what now? For me, it means that we're gonna totally switch the direction of the show and maybe also switch places, you know, where the show is gonna happen. And again, with the rhythm of the actions, I think that they're gonna go back in USA at the end of this season 2. Like right now, we have Carol and Daryl together looking for Laurent. Laurent normally is okay, is safe, so it's gonna take this episode to find him. Maybe we're gonna have a little adventure during it, you know, some enemies or something like that. But you know, I can imagine that this episode is gonna be about finding Laurent, having him safe with Daryl and Carol. Episode 6 is gonna be about going back to the guy with the plane, finding a way to escape. Maybe they're gonna miss fuel or something like that, you know, they're gonna have another little adventure about it. I'm thinking, you know, what could be the adventure? Missing fuel or people who stole the fuel, or just the guy discovering that Carol lied and because of that he's mad and he doesn't want to get out. Because no matter what, he's the only one who knows how to drive that plane. I'm really thinking, like, in fact, do they have the place for 4 people inside of this plane? Laurent is little, you know, so Laurent is not gonna take a lot of place. You can put it at the back of the plane. But do you have the place for 4 people? You know, for the weight, also that plane, it's a little one. Maybe that can be the issue. No, I'm not thinking something about the fuel, someone stealing the fuel, something about it. And also the fact that Carol lied during all of this time. But see, for me, really, end of the season, they're gonna leave France. Why not? Like, for sure, I appreciated that this show happened in France. For sure, it was cool. But this show is not named The Walking Dead France. It's named The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. So the only thing that we know about this show is the fact that we're gonna stay with Daryl all along. I love the fact that Carol, she was put into this show not like an helper, not like a secondary character, but that she really took her place as one of the main characters like Daryl, and that the writers prepared since the beginning of her character reappearing something for her character, you know, something to go deeper with her character. All of these flashbacks about the barn and all about her daughter, I think that it's really cool to go deeper with that. Her character, you know, with everything that she lived since it happened, maybe it's now the time for her to relive that, to analyze it again, to work on it, you know, for herself, and it's really cool that it's happening into this show, I think. It's cool. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Let's go for this episode 5. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which you can have these reaction videos for all of this season of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon earlier. We have 1 day of advance on Patreon, everything in full opacity, and you have 2 options. The longer reaction part with the level 2 and the full reaction part with the level 3. It's advantages that I'm working on to give you on my Patreon, to thank you for the support that you can give me right there. And you know, like, you can sub to my Patreon to give me your support, you can sub to have these advantages. No matter what, it's a win-win, you know. So guys, if you want and if you can join us on Patreon. You have the link into the description. Let's go, guys, for this episode.
Comment tu veux venir ici? S'il vous plaît. Laissez-moi vous expliquer.
On a sauvé la vie. À nous tous. Daryl, Isabelle, Sylvie. Tu es en Europe là-bas.
He did.
Les enfants pauvres. Unis. Le chef s'est fait attraper par Genet. Il l'a enfermé. 12 ans.
Tant mieux. Lisa alors? Et Daryl? Ils en sont sortis?
Do you know?
Je sais pas. Il y avait une femme. Une femme. Une américaine, elle le recherchait. On a été séparés après les cours.
Carol.
C'est qu'il s'appelle Carol. You gonna tell him about Isabel? You know, it's probably better if I talk to Ash alone.
You know you were looking for me though, right?
No.
Well, it's just that he's lived alone all this time. It's the first time out in the world.
Why are you lying to Daryl?
Yeah.
You need to take any dumb risks.
I don't think I found you.
No, I'm gone.
What I said to him to persuade him to do this lie, I embellished some facts.
She lied.
You could say.
No, I'm coming. Sorry.
Just let me get in front.
They're really like brothers and sisters. I'm tired of them.
Looks like Ash has been busy.
He did great.
Ash, it's Carol. Wait.
He did really great.
Hey. Over here.
Is that guy still alive?
he's using someone half dead?
Come back. We can find the pin.
I know, okay, you fall into his trap. Do it. Finish his pain.
Please. Okay, Louis. Okay, Louis, please.
Come on, he's suffering.
I got this.
I think you're fine. Oh, Ash, I imagine that you would have some issues, but with the fuel, with people stealing your fuel and all. We need you to drive the plane. You need to stay alive. They're gonna find you. Daryl and Carol are gonna find you. And save you.
He's gentle.
What, you got a hot swarm or something?
No. I like him, though. He's a really good person. Not easy to find these days.
Who's that lie you told? Who's that about?
Told him I was looking for my daughter.
Sophia?
I don't even know where he came from. About you.
From something you need to work on now. You're ready for that, Carol.
Qu'est-ce qui t'a poussé à venir ici? Je n'ai pas parlé. S'enfermer à la maison mère, ça m'a fait réfléchir. Ton seul frère, Michel, zone m'en suit. Tous morts. Tous ceux que j'ai voulu protéger, tous ceux que j'ai aimés, ils sont morts. À cause de moi.
Oh, that's it. Laurent is gonna be like, we are the same. I'm feeling responsible.
Daryl!
There it is.
Back! Carol from the clean off, right?
Mm.
That's right.
Bienvenue dans ma vie.
Oh, I cannot wait for Carol to really talk with this kid and to have her opinion.
What is it?
I haven't talked to you for a second.
She's with my love now.
You didn't cry?
That's what she wanted. Isabel and I were talking about the three of us going back to America. We could still do that. Together. Carol has a friend who has a plane. We just gotta find him and then we'll do that. Alright?
Do you think that someday this will all be over? And we'll be able to do normal things.
Over? No.
We'll be able to go to school with other kids,
That you
see
can,
a movie,
you know, at the
ride a
command.
bike.
Just think we have something like that back home. Hell, I'll teach you how to ride a bike.
We should stay here.
To not be considered like the Messiah.
Go back where you belong. That's what you always wanted.
No, it's wrong. It's not what I want. That's not what you want either.
It's different now.
Why? Why is it different?
Because I feel at peace here.
You do?
I'm happy here. And you'll be happy too when you go back home.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm not gonna fight, like... If you want to stay here, kid, okay. But really, if you are staying here, all of what we built during the entire season 1 and also a little during season 2, all of that was for nothing. Just for a little evolution for our characters, for Daryl and Carol. But nothing that we're bringing back home. Nothing and no one.
This friend you have there only for that long. What are the chances you find him alive?
You don't know.
Found him alive? What is that?
There's still only one place to go for information. Yeah, I'm not too popular there.
What place is that?
Ah! We're going back here.
Demimonde.
You know, Carol.
What haven't you done with the place?
Girls are so British and people want to be free, especially French people. You're very popular with the guerrier. queen dies, the big scatter was a honey. And who are you exactly?
She's a friend of mine.
Another friend. What happened to the last one, the nun?
She died.
And the boy?
Somewhere safe. No one can find him or hurt him.
You care about it.
I did what I had to. I was quiet. I'm sorry for any, what do you call it?
Consequences?
Damage.
Well, you can make it up to us. We're looking for someone.
Another American. Oh, people are everywhere. If you show up around the same time an airplane lands west of the city, be careful. Some people don't do anything for a way out.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind.
In fact, I hired a few men to track it down.
Ah, bad news, they're dead.
This red one, where did it come from? Julien? Deux guerriers nous ont rapporté, il y a 4 ou 5 jours, 8 tonnes de la maison mère. Maison mère? Pourquoi tu voulais tuer Daryl?
Parce qu'il a tué mon frère. J'étais en colère.
Parce que tu aimais ton frère?
La colère, c'est une maladie. Ça peut te faire des choses terribles.
He's a good actor.
T'as été quelqu'un de mauvais?
This guy.
Non. Il n'avait pas.
La peur aussi peut nous faire faire des choses terribles.
Humanity at its worst. Humanity afraid? Humans who are afraid? They can do the worst things.
Ce que tu m'as dit sur la route, je t'ai cru. Dieu nous aime tous. J'ai eu l'impression qu'il me regardait pour voir ce que j'allais faire. Quelle décision j'allais prendre.
Et t'as fait ce qu'il fallait.
Mais toi, je t'ai fait beaucoup de mal. Je te demande pardon.
Je t'ai déjà pardonné.
Yes, because you're Jesus, you're the Messiah. Really, that kid, his character, how it's written. Sometimes he's acting like the Messiah, like the real Jesus. Sometimes he's acting like a normal kid. Oh oh.
Put your guns down. Put your guns down. On vous veut aucun mal. Ne vous inquiétez pas.
To say that with a voice like that, with an entry like that.
No cards.
Are we gonna see your old friend who betrayed you, Carol?
Be back.
Yeah. Good times.
Oh wow.
Frère Falou, je suis pas ton frère.
Not Falou, don't kill Falou, please.
T'es pas- Toi, ta bonne parole, tu la prêches. Il la sienne, il applique. Dixon is faithful only to himself. He wants to go home. Daryl wants to save Laurent. He wants to make him a martyr. Look at how we have to hide from the hungry ones. On the rooftops, in the cellars. And what of their children? The living cower? Some people believe the world has ended. But God is also dead.
Good job, guys. Good.
The world must see that God is still here, and the boy is proof. That's what faith is. If you need proof, you've already lost it.
That and also really religious people like you, it's too much. Cool, you managed to escape.